Hello YouTube. This is just a quick video I put together. I figured I'd show somebody else how to do it. As far as just removing the ignition switch. I have a '06 Trailblazer SS. I really couldn't find a video on what to do once you get inside the ignition switch cover. But that's a whole nother video. I'm not gonna go into how to remove the plastic cover for this, which is just hanging down here at this point. But what I will do is show you how to remove the ignition switch once you get inside that cover. I'll do that video later. I already have everything off. So once you get inside the neck of the steering wheel, which is this plastic piece that I removed down here, what you want to do to remove the ignition switch, which is going to be this piece right here, is you want to go right here. It's a little white button you can see right here. You just push this button, and then it's another little white button right up underneath this plastic cover right here. What you want to do, I didn't bother to mess with this too much because I don't want anything to get damaged that I don't need to bother with today. So what you want to do, if you're not real, if you're not like a mechanic where you just got every tool it is to do certain little tedious shit like this, all you want to do is kind of just but slide this little plastic piece back a little bit just so you can gain entry inside the little hole right here. I'm using a rat tail comb that my wife had laying around, so just go up in here. You really don't even have to push this out the way too much. Go in there, push the little button. You'll feel when you push it, or you can actually see it if you're looking at the right angle. Push this button at the same time. Probably better to have somebody else there just to pull this out while you're pushing those two little white buttons. And this will slide out. And what you want to do after you do that is, once this slides out, this is the old one I replaced. There are these little dials right here. What you want to do is match this up with these dials the same exact way, and you'll be able to pretty much just slide it in without any issues. You'll feel it. There won't be any play trying to get it back in. It should slide in pretty smooth. But on this piece right here, the old ignition switch, you can kind of tell where it is as far as how it'll start, because like that's the accessory, or where you'll be right before you start the car, that one click before you actually start your car. Then if you do this again, this is where it actually starts the car. You see it? It's a little resistance. So what I do is, before I even yanked out the old ignition switch cover, I just set my key to where it'll normally be when I slide my key out. And that'll pretty much be in the position it is when you yank it out. So just make sure your key is in the position it would be when you pull your key out, like you're getting out the car. Pull the key out, and this right here will already be set to where it needs to be. Okay? And like I said, if you get in any trouble and you mess around and do it the opposite way or something, you can pretty much just feel this like you're starting your car. You'll get this here, which is starting your car. Or if you feel like you're in the wrong position and your key is set to where it's right before you start the car, just pull back on this one time. You hear that little click? Bam. You're about to start the car. Push that. You feel a little resistance. That means you're actually starting the car. Okay? Now, when you pull this piece out, there's going to be a wire attached to it. Just a little wire right here. This little wire right here, it just pulls out of here. There's a little push pin or a little latch right here. This is where your wire is going to slide out. You see that little hole at the top? Above the metal pieces, that little hole at the top, and there's going to be a push tab. You just push that down, slide the wire out, bam, you got it out. Take the other one, like I told you, slide it right in. You're gonna feel it click. That means it's locked in place. Okay, kind of take your key, put it in. Okay, it's just like you're about to start your car. You'll know it because when you click once, you're gonna feel the accessory. Okay, that means the car is about to be started. And then what you will do is you just push this, and you see how it snaps back? That means you installed it correctly. Once you pull it back, the ignition, you hear it like you normally getting out your car. Pull the key right out. Now, if you already have your battery unconnected or disconnected, what you can do, because the key doesn't want to come out in the, I don't know about other cars, but Trailblazer SS, this damn key thing won't let you release your key. It's like it locks it in because your battery is not connected. And by the way, make sure you disconnect the negative cable on your battery before you even start messing with any of this wiring for the ignition switch. But if you have any problem and you need to get your key out before you connect your battery or reconnect your battery, push this button here. Same time, bring the switch back, you'll be able to pull your key out. Okay? I'll do a separate video as far as how to remove the this panel down here, which is hanging. This is the first panel you'll release. It's like two, I want to say 7 or 8 millimeter screws. Then there's a kick plate that goes right here, a plastic kick plate that goes right here to cover all this ugly metal up. And pretty much then the top up here is where you want to remove the actual dashboard cover. And when you do that, you want to be careful, because what you will do is you will pull your steering wheel all the way down. You want to pull your steering wheel all the way down and work this plastic piece out without damaging it. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on that. But at the same time, if you do go ahead and do it, and just do like I did and just take a, pretty much a guess at how to do it, just make sure you disconnect these two, because these are actually attached to this part behind your plastic dashboard cover. And you want to make sure you disconnect the wiring that goes to this as you're pulling it off. Kind of just get it where you got enough play behind it to disconnect this wire also. They're pretty easy to disconnect. You just push a little tab and you just slide it out. Same with these two. Like I said, I won't get into that video right now because there are plenty videos on how to remove the dashboard cover on the Trailblazer. I think with the SS and even the regular Blazers, it's pretty much the same. I won't get into that right now for the, just want to make that clear. But I will do a video next time I have to remove the dashboard cover and show you guys how it's done. Also, there's a piece right here. This piece right here that slides the that makes the steering wheel slide up and down. You want to just give a little pressure once you get the bottom neck off and slide the actual thing that makes the steering wheel go up and down. See how easy it went back in? So apply a little pressure, pull that out also. That'll give you a little more play if you need it. Or you can just move it up and down without even having the plastic piece on here. So have any questions, just let me know, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. Hopefully this is pretty straightforward, because I couldn't find anything on how to get the ignition switch out once I got everything taken off. All right, have a good day.